Want an easy to set up passing drill that works on your team's first touch? Then stick around. Hey, I'm Dylan Joseph, soccer trainer, #1 best-selling Amazon author. To increase your team's skills, help your players overcome average performances, and boost your team's soccer self-esteem, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. Today, we're going to be talking about a wall passing drill and exactly how many players are needed, how to set it up, the coaching points that you need to mention, as well as variations to the drill. For this drill, it's ideal to have 3 players per grid, but you can have up to 4 to 5 players. A wall pass is when you pass to a teammate and they pass it back to you with one touch. One touch passing increases the speed of play as well as giving the other team less time to react and defend. Set up 2 cones 10 yards apart. Set up a gate using 2 cones halfway between the cones that are 10 yards apart. Have 1 player at each outside cone and 1 player in the middle gate. Player 1 starts with the ball. They pass the ball 5 yards to player 2, who 1 touches it back to player 1. Player 2 steps out of the gate so player 1 can pass a 10-yard pass to player 3. Player 3 1 touches the ball to player 2, who 1 touches it back to player 3. Perform 6 sets that are 2 minutes each. Each player takes 2 turns in the middle. And could you give this video a like? For coaching points, make sure to teach these 4 key things on how to make a pass. 1. Plant next to the ball and make sure to point your foot as well as your hips at the teammate you're trying to pass to. If I plant like this or I point my hips in a different direction, yes, I can still make a pass in that direction, but more likely than not, our pass is wherever our hips are pointed. Number 2. Toe up, heel down, ankle locked. This increases the surface area of the side of my foot, making it easier to make contact. So even if I'm an inch or so off, I still have room for air. And also, when we strike that ball, we want to be using the inside of our foot towards the heel because that's the firmer part of the inside of our foot for a much stronger and more firm pass. Number 3, we want our knee slightly bent and foot slightly off the ground, because if our foot's on the ground when we make contact with that ball's popping up into the air. And if we have our foot too far off the ground, then that ball is probably going to be bouncing, and that's going to be a bouncing pass to our teammate. So we want toe up, heel down, ankle locked, knee slightly bent, foot slightly off the ground. 4. Make sure to follow through after making contact with the ball. So notice how my leg just followed through. Now, what I do with my leg next is dependent on the game situation. If I'm playing that pass and I'm going to that area I just passed to, then put your foot down and continue to go in that direction. Otherwise, if I'm making a pass to this side of the field, but I'm not going to that side of the field, then bring that leg back so I can plant and adjust and go in the other direction. So it's all game dependent. This will make it easier for them to recover from a bad pass. Some variations on this drill to make it a little more difficult depending on the age of your players are: have your players use their opposite foot only. Instruct every 4th pass to be played in the air. This will work on your players' ability to not only pass in the air, but also to play a pass from a received pass, a received ball that was in the air. Also, it'll work on their mental focus because they have to track whether the next pass should be on the ground or in the air. Furthermore, consider adding more distance between the cones. Consider the book, Soccer Drills, How to Coach the Perfect Practice, using the link below for many drills that are easily at your fingertips. This book has many ideas on how to run a practice, passing drills, foot skills and dribbling drills, shooting and finishing drills, defending drills, all in an effort to make your life a lot easier. So subscribe to avoid missing the next weekly video on a 1v1 defending drill for your team. And click here for the video on 11 tips for your soccer tryouts.